All right, we're here at Kings Island Amusement Park. I'm excited. I've wanted to come here for years. They've got a Giga Coaster, Orion, although some people in the coaster community talk smack on it because a Giga Coaster is 300 feet or taller. Technically, Orion's like 297 feet, but then the drop goes into a valley, so the drop's like 300 or 305 feet. I still count it. And then Diamondback, which is a hyper, which is over 200 feet. Banshee, a steel inverted coaster. And then also Mystic Timbers, which is a new wooden roller coaster that's supposed to be one of the best in the country. And a wooden coaster that I'm excited for called the Beast, which I believe is the longest roller coaster in the world.
Now you have to tell everybody what this park is, who this park is owned.
Oh yes, so this is a Cedar Fair park. Cedar Fair is the parent company that owns Cedar Point, Dorney Park, and then by my parents in South Carolina, Carowinds. So I have been to many a Cedar Fair park. There's a bunch of other ones too, but I can use my season pass to get in here. So I'm really excited. Let's ride some roller coasters, honey.
Let's do it.
The landscaping is very nice. We're not even through the gate yet. All right, it looks like it's the 50th anniversary here at Kings Island. Made it through the main gate to the main midway here at Kings Island. Over here, we have Orion. Right here, the Eiffel Tower. And then all these little shops and things on the left and the right. Very, very clean. Very, very nice park. I expect nothing less from Cedar Fair. All right, Diamondback, the hyper coaster. Here we go. All right, we just got off of Diamondback, first ride of the day. So far, I'd say number one.
That's our ranking.
Pretty good B&M hyper.
It is. It's like very smooth.
Yeah, lots
Very
of like
smooth.
floater
Yeah.
airtime.
I kept my hands up most of the time.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, on our way to Mystic Timbers, which is supposed to be one of the best wooden roller coasters in the country.
10/10 for decor. I always look for this on roller coasters. I like when they kind of give you the vibe.
I have a question for you, honey.
What?
What's in the shed? What do you think?
There's something in the shed?
Yeah, what do you think is going to be in the shed?
Well, it's mystic, so something magical.
Guess we'll find out.
Goblin, ghoul.
Guess we'll find out. Let's go. I'm going to say Mystic Timbers, so far, number one.
Yeah.
Diamondback was good, but this one, a lot of fun. Super, super smooth.
There's
for
a
wooden
lot
roller
of like
coaster.
air time
Yeah.
because it pops you up.
Really fun. We did the front row.
What'd you say?
We did the front row.
Oh, we did.
I'd like to maybe try the back row at some point
Yeah,
today.
that's fun.
But I think we're going to get on some other ones first.
We figured out what was in the shed.
Yeah.
We won't tell you.
Yeah, you got to come go on it yourself.
I have to say that this was my favorite part of Diamondback. Even with all the really fun drops, but I liked that because you get a nice mist as you go over the water.
Yeah, little splash area. All right, we've made it to the Beast. A classic Woody. I'm excited for this one, honey.
I didn't know that this had to do with Toy Story.
With Toy Story?
So the classic Woody.
Yeah. The Beast from the yard next door. I believe this
It's
is...
pretty big beast, as you can see.
Yeah, I believe this is the longest roller coaster in the world.
Oh, really?
I believe. It's like 7,000 some feet long.
Wow.
So we'll see how good it is.
Ranked number 2 for both of us.
Yeah, I had a hard time figuring out where to rank the Beast at first because, you know, you think of Diamondback, that's a hyper coaster, it's a big, tall coaster. You'd think it'd be towards the top, but...
But you know what? I actually said to Mark, if someone was afraid of roller coasters, I would suggest that to them because the scariest thing that happens is there's a little bit of that float time where your butt comes off your seat, but there's no twisting, I mean, the drops are kind of big.
Yeah, they're big hills.
But they're, like, the whole time when I was riding it, I was kind of like, oh.
Yeah, it's kind of like
kind of relaxing.
a relaxing floating sensation. I was actually not expecting the Beast to be as good as it was. I was expecting it would be cool because it's a super iconic coaster.
I really like the fact that the Beast had that really fast drop that went through the tunnel twice.
Yeah, the double
I had
helix.
to look back because I didn't understand how it happened. Like, I guess it goes below in the tunnel and then comes out and goes above in the tunnel.
Yeah.
And that was really cool.
The first half was still cool though too. Like it's a long ride, so
It's a really long ride.
It's really fun.
They said since the time it opens, there's been so many rides on that coaster that if you put all those rides together, it would loop around the world 34 times.
It's a bucket list coaster for me. I've always
cool.
wanted to ride it.
It's good.
So now, got that credit. Onward. So I wanted to go on the Backlot Stunt Coaster, which is like a launched family coaster. It actually used to be themed to the Italian Job back when this park was owned by Paramount, but it's closed, so maybe next time. There is another launch coaster here that I think hopefully should be open.
Every time I go into an amusement park, I have to get over this initial like, I don't want to do this. Because as a kid, I just have a memory of things being like super hot and like really dirty and wait a long time. But whenever we go to Cedar Fair parks, that's not my experience at all. Like, everything is super clean here. It's a beautiful day. We lucked out on that. And Mark and I have really good luck, knock on wood, with coming to amusement parks. We always go straight on ride. Also, I like that there are children rides and also adult rides next to each other.
All right, we're gonna go on Windseeker, which is the 300-foot tall swings ride. We've been on this at Carowinds, and there's also one at Cedar Point that I've been on. That's a lot of fun, but every time I have a chance to go on one of these, I always do it. So it looks like the different restaurants have unique dining options because it's the 50th anniversary. That's pretty cool. Let's go! All right, the themed area for Orion is called Area 72. And they've got this little car here.
It doesn't have a license plate, so we can't check it off our
No.
road trip tour.
Quarantine area. Is this where the people with COVID go, or is this where the aliens are? That's kind of cool.
It's a space rock.
Looks like some kind of meteor. We got the security crew here. I can't wait to go on that Bad Larry, honey. This is also another roller coaster right here, Flight of Fear. This is the launched one. But we just had chicken fingers, so I'm thinking maybe that one might be for after Orion. All right, we're in Orion Station. We're about 2 cars away from the front row. Here we go.
Number 1.
Orion, number 1 out of 4 so far.
Those are my
We still
favorite
have some
type
more
of
to
roller
go.
coasters.
We did front row.
And then back row.
Yeah, back row, where it's at on this one.
Uh-huh.
So we might do it again, but we're gonna hit some other rides first. Flight of Fear.
Themed rides rock my world. Love it.
Yeah, pretty cool. Just got out of Flight of Fear, which is a launching coaster in the dark.
Holy crap. That
Lot
was
of fun.
So much fun.
It's like the rock and roller coaster at
yeah.
Disney World, but like a little bit crazier. No shoulder harness. It was all just like a lap bar, which was kind of cool, to be honest.
Yes, and you're flipping upside down and corkscrewing and doing all this kind of stuff. You feel like you're going to get decapitated the entire time because the ride is like so close to your head.
But
I screamed the entire time.
Did. With that said, I'd probably say this is my least favorite ride so far.
Are you serious?
Yeah, number 5. Yeah.
Why?
I just think it's just like a one-trick pony.
Wow, that was like up close to number 1 for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say number 5.
Maybe number 2. I like Orion the best,
Yeah.
and then maybe.
All right, the Adventure Express, my least favorite roller coaster so far. Cool theming.
Great theming.
But man,
awful experience.
these old school steel like runaway train roller coasters.
And even when you're trying to anticipate it, like your body goes one way, your head goes the other.
Yeah. So really cool theming, really rough ride. We have made it to Banshee, the B&M invert. Looks awesome. Let's go. All right, Banshee. I'm gonna go number 3 behind Orion and Mystic Timbers. I really like the second half of the ride. You go like into that valley and you really pick up speed and you're hauling over some pretty big inversions.
That you said 7 inversions?
7 inversions.
I think I passed out on all of them.
Yeah, but that was really cool.
I think it's number 3 for me too. 3 for me too. But my first one, or my second one, is the indoor.
The Flight of Fear.
Flight of Fear.
Okay. Invertigo. This is the next one. Dorney Park actually has an exact copy of this ride called Stinger. Invertigo has played with my vertigo.
Nope.
I'm dizzy. You
I
go
didn't like it.
forwards and backwards, 6 inversions. I'm dizzy. All right, this is gonna be the last roller coaster of the night, the Bat.
We had to take a little break because after those last 2, we were both feeling a little dizzy.
Yeah. This one's kind of a classic suspended looping coaster. I think it's gonna be very uneventful, but we're here.
Really? You want to end your day on an uneventful roller coaster?
Listen, sometimes you just got to get that credit, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
It is kind of a classic, and there's not many of these that exist anymore, these suspended coasters.
What does that mean?
They hang under the track in like a little carriage that kind of sways side to side, and a lot of parks are actually taking them out and replacing them with newer rides. So, who knows? They could take this ride out, so you might as well just get a ride on it real quick.
All right.
All right, so the verdict, I think, on the Bat is that it was better than
Invertigo?
Invertigo and the Adventure Express. So, like, 3rd from the bottom.
Yeah.
Cool sensation, kind of swaying side to side in the car.
A little lackluster.
Yeah, not a whole lot going on. Kind of a short ride,
Oh, it's very short.
but still fun. Ice cream to finish off the night. I got a waffle cone with chocolate with sprinkles. Kira's getting a vanilla. Mine came out first. All right, we are finished here at Kings Island. Overall, I'd say very successful day.
It's a very nice park.
I would come back here in a heartbeat. Now, for the ranking. Least favorite roller coaster. I'm gonna go with the Adventure Express.
Agreed.
After that,
Go on.
I would say Invertigo. After that, I would say the Bat. After that, I'd probably say Flight of Fear. No, you like Flight of Fear.
Oh, no, Flight of Fear was the inside one. That's my 3rd.
Probably say after Flight of Fear,
I can't remember what we did in the middle.
I would go with Diamondback,
Yes.
then the Beast,
Yep.
and then I'd say Banshee, and then I would say Mystic Timbers, and favorite Orion.
Yeah. Just shift all of mine down and put the indoor one, the Flight of Fear, in 3rd place.
Yeah, overall, really good collection of roller coasters, really clean park, good food.
Lots of employees.
Yeah.
Which around this time we've noticed that sometimes they have to close a lot of stuff down because they don't have enough people. But this one was fully.
And every ride
open.
pretty much was a walk-on. The only times we really had to wait was when we were waiting for like front row.
It's true.
But other than that, for the most part, we pretty much walked on everything.
Speaks true.
So now, time to drive 4 hours to the hotel.
Hours. I'm
But
tired.
That's all right. It was a
Good
day
thing
well
he's
spent.
driving.
Yeah. All right, Kings Island, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend.